Shalom. I want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Kodash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide in truth and sincerity. Salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to briefly touch on a video that I went into on lesson I did regarding, like the title of the lesson was various topics, news and prophecy. All right, where I was able to, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, go into certain videos, you know, in an article regarding the times and seasons that we're in. And one particular video, you had Dabu 7 talking about how Trump has now signed an executive order, you know, to do away with the pennies, man. You know, stop the press, as it were, from making pennies. Okay? And again, that's something that we've been warning you of.
What's up, guys? D7 back at you again. And it looks like this time it's begun in terms of them doing away with all of our fiat currency. It's beginning. Trump is literally stopping the printing of pennies at this point because it costs too much to make. And I'm here to tell you, the nickel's the same way, and it's just gonna domino effect from here. This is the official beginning of them stopping printing our change as we know it, our currency here in America. The penny will be no more after this year. They'll still be in circulation, but they're going to phase all this out. You're going to see that this is part of a plan that I've been trying to tell you about and warn everybody about for years now. They're going to convert this whole thing into a digital system. Okay, you can call it what you want. They threw the people a bone with the whole executive order on a CBDC, for those not intelligent enough to see. With the other hand, they came through pushing Trump coin, Melania coin, World coin, and want to be the capital of the crypto universe. So they won't even have a fight on their hands. But it starts just like this. Everything we ever warned about. So your freedom of privacy and everything else goes out the window when they convert all this to digital and they collect all this up. So with copper going up and all the precious metals going up, pennies are worth way more than a penny. It costs way more than that just to make it. The same with the nickel and so on and so forth. And any old change, it's got 90% silver in it. You already know. Worth a whole lot more. You see that? Get your hands on it and keep it, hold on to it for a barter situation down the road.
The progression of prophecy, you know, how everything is leading to a digital society. You know, how this place is going to eventually be cashless. Well, then you're going to know that a prophet has been among you. Because we've been constantly warning you of these things that are set to come to pass. Right? What does it say in Ezekiel 3 and 17? I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore hear the warning at my mouth, and therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. And you got to give the people warning, man. You just can't switch up on something so critical as what is the mark of the beast, man. And we know through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, the mark of the beast is that Mercosia, man. It's plain to those who have eyes to see, you know. But this is showing you that the Lord is co-signing his men, right? I believe you go into that word prophecy in the Greek. One of the definitions there is he didn't let any of the words hit the ground, man. As Samuel, man, you know. That's why the people was in fear, because everything Samuel said came to pass. Why? Because it was co-signed by Yahweh Shai, man. It was co-signed by the Lord, man. You know? And that's what state we in, man. You know, where these things are going to be manifest by your heart, by shot. You're going to really see who the real man of the Lord is in that day, man. It ain't going to be a question, you know. It's going to be clear, you know. But see, these things are set to come to pass. That was something big, man. You know, you had Trump try and say he was going to outlaw CBDC, but in the same breath, he's making NFTs and Milana making NFTs, man. You know, digital currencies, you know. So how is he going to outlaw it on one end, but then on the other end, make those things, man? See? We still got the digital dollar in its works. I ain't heard of executive plan about taking that away, you know. Only thing that now is left for them to mandate it, man. You know? And that's when you people really going to start scrambling. You know? You're not going to have an answer. You're not going to have a way out. And what sparked, you know, this line of thought, this morning I see Elder Pastor Hall feature the brother Yashalom, the Elder Yashalom, out of New York, GMS Watchman, feature his video this morning. You know, how now Nate is switching up the doctrine again, man. And he went on to say again that the MOTB is sin in all its forms. Man, come on, man. You sinning right now. When your guys get edge ups and line ups, guess what they're in sin? You know? So do they have the MOTB? Do they have the mark of the beast? It makes no sense, man. If you have any amount of common sense to think about these things, how can you buy and sell with sin? How can you buy and sell with an embargo? You know? How is it great nations and small nations? It makes no sense, man. And if you have any type of study about you people that's following this, man, you will get the hell out of there, man. But as Elder Pastor Hart say, man, you guys are nothing but fucking zombies, man. You don't have the spirit of the church of Berea to search out what of those things he tell you are so. In fact, you just take it at face value. What does Scripture say? The simple believe of every word, but the prudent look well to his going, man. But you people are extremely simple. And that's why the Lord is going to eventually destroy you. Now, if brothers could, you know, because I was admonished through the Spirit by Elder Pastor Bar, man, while you driving, man, don't worry about bringing up your phone and trying to read the precepts. So if the brothers, you know, who listen to this video, Baba Kashah, if you could post the precepts with the timestamp of me speaking on it, man, that would be greatly appreciated. The water, you know. But again, it's clear. I mean, it's so clear that we having a hard time, you know, understanding. Well, not even a hard time understanding. We just baffled how these guys cannot understand what the mark of the beast is. You know, when it's so clear, it's right there. So much so that you got these certain societies going cashless, man. Like in the video this morning, the Pastor Hall feature, all right, it was speaking on how Nigeria and India, you know, two countries across the pond, as it were, that went cashless, man. You know, and India went so far as to eliminate 86% of the cash that the people was holding in one night. They said you had to spend all this money, right? And after 12 midnight, it was obsolete, you know? Well, guess what, man? This devil can do that here, man, you know? But Esau is more subtle. He deals with gradualism. That's why now Trump is saying that executive order that they ain't printing no more pennies, man. You know? They ain't printing no more pennies. So what do you think that's going to be?
Which is blockchain. And we've warned you about this through and through. All they got to do is tell people to download a wallet, and they're going to start getting all their stuff through digital dollars, is what's about to happen. And this is the beginning of the end. People are going to think it's cool to be able to pay for things with just a swipe of their phone, eventually their hand with a chip in it. You already know where this goes. But it literally begins here in terms of doing away with our physical currency, fiat currency, the cash, the change. It starts with the change, literally the penny, and it's going to work its way up. And once they introduce this digital dollar, so to speak, in the digital format, connected to blockchain, it's not the same as the other digital. Okay? When they do this, and they get everybody onto it, over time, they'll just phase out the dollar. They'll say it's not being used no more, blah, 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 and it'll be phased out.
That's going to lead to what we've been telling you this whole time, man. That the mark of the beast, which is that micro C here, is going to be implemented. It's going to be pushed forth in the planet Earth, man. It's going to be a time of trial, a time of testing. Now, I want to say in that video about Nigeria, about India, they was actually starving out the people, man. You know, because they couldn't use the ruble, all right, the cash ruble, to make purchases. So certain people was starving, man. And that's the squeeze that Esau going to put on, man. You know, the global elites are working toward having this place under their thumb, man. The NWO, the New World Order. You know, they working in the shadows, but we see it. You know, but that's through the spirit of power, Yahweh by Shah. And if you guys can't see, the Lord has truly blinded you, man. Again, it's going to be that Ezekiel 33 and 33. All right? Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them, man. You're going to know in that day when the shipping stations are set up, you know, and they funding you to a goddamn post office or Walmart, you know, and say you must have this to continue in this society. You must have this to get your goods. And you people going to be in the worst case, man, you know. The Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. Lord willing, coming at you with a lesson. Until the next time I say, Shalom.